Good luck.
He told me to tell you to keep this thing on.
The cattle for this one take longer because they have to drive them over there.
I'm sorry.
Oh
We're
no,
gonna be
that
here
makes
at
a
8.
longer break.
Yeah. You're so smart. I wish I had your brain.
Actually, I did think of that one.
Right, you did. I wish I had your memory.
Just a heads up to all our help. Wind's going to pick up about 15, 17 miles an hour going neutral and fog. Remember that for me.
I will get a canopy and bring it down to you. I totally forgot to do that. I will do that.
Okay, thank you. We have an extra one for my dad out there. He's good for a while.
I think I do have to. When I go to the camper, I will double check that.
Oh, does that need to be plugged in?
I just saw it.
You see? Oh yeah, that would make sense. But I don't think we're having a monitor because I don't think we're having an announcer. Unless Mrs. Hepworth is announcing.
7:70 and finish time of 7:04. Next up is Derek Westover and Sky, number 2. Number 3 is Ray Temple and GFB Little Girl. And number 4 is Trevor Motichka and Shep.
Good morning. How are you? Upper Derek Westover is in the field right now.
Okay, good morning from day 2 of the Mountain State Stockdog Association finals here in the beautiful Afton, Wyoming. I'm coming to you from the open cattle field run today. We have a lot of runs to get through today. We have 65 that are going to be running this course. Super fun. I always love commentating on this one just because this is kind of like the real day-to-day stuff. So how this course will work is we have trailer out in the field that has cows. When they give them the okay, the trailer will open. Cows will come out, and then they'll send their dog. They'll kind of work him back towards us. So I'll kind of explain the course as we go. We have Ray Temple and GFB Little Girl. So yeah, he calls for his cattle. This is such a great way to start the course because those dogs have to pick up where the livestock are at. She's ready, and Ray's going to send her. So again, they're kind of work those cattle. So the first obstacle they're going to come to is the fetch. It's just a straight through. You can see that there's numbers on each of these pens, and those are the obstacles. So each cow is worth 15 points, and each obstacle that they get them through is 45. Nice big outrun. So we have a lot going on today, starting early. So kudos to those that are tuning in this early this morning. But today in the Loyal Life Arena, we have Nursery Cattle Round 1 running. The Old Timers will be running as well, Round 1. In the Nutrena True Arena, we're going to have the Novice Cattle Round 1. In the Tribune Power Arena, we're going to start with Intermediate Sheep Round 1, and then Open Sheep Round 1 will be after that. And we're doing the open cattle in the Nutrena Ultimate Stockdog field. So 4 different areas running today. So there's a lot to be seen. So if you're in Afton and want to come down, it is a beautiful day. No wind this morning. We'll take it. And these open handlers do have a handler line that they cannot cross. So again, a lot of work and different angles to factor in to make sure that the cattle are going where they need to go. So headed to 2. Again, this is just a through obstacle. Just misses it just a little bit. Got one that's going kind of to that left. So he's going to circle those guys back around. There's an 8-minute time limit on this one. There, he gets it through 2. So then he's going to cross drive him across the field over to this number 3. Again, it's just a through. Just a nice, pretty drive away. Good job. So then he's going to bring him back to this number 4 and 5. He's just going to slow them down a little bit so that they can see this opening to 4. So once they're loaded into 4, then he goes to the sort, which is 1, 1, and 1. So 1 has to come out. Ooh, he stepped just a little bit and caught that cow's eye. Just like that. Then he's going to want 1 go to that west side, but not through right there. So he's going to reload them. So yeah, the sort is just a 1, 1, 1. Okay, so Ray's just working on getting these cows back. He had them loaded, so he will get the points for the load on 4. He just needs to get that sort. So we've had 2 runs so far. We got 1 straggler in the back. Went through the wrong. That one will just kind of walk out. Yeah, spread out just a little bit, so we're gonna work on getting him back. Just not quite wanting to move there. He's gonna get him. Especially in this field arena, it's good to just kind of keep those cattle calm. You don't want to get them overly excited to where they just run, because there's a lot of ground to cover in this field and they can go a lot of different directions. And so giving them enough to kind of push them forward, but also not getting them overly excited. Because once these cattle get on a trot, they can cover some ground. There we go. Perfect. Good job for Ray and Little Girl. So they completed 4. So 180 points.
I might not be able to. Oh, I think you can get it.
Get up a score of 180. Next up, we have Trevor Motichka and Chef, number 4. Number 5, John Stottlemyre and Eve. Number 6, Leonard Morrow and Lyle.
Live from Afton, Wyoming, it's the Mountain State Stockdog Association National Finals, presented by Nutrena. What's inside counts.
Okay, so up next we're going to have Trevor Matichka and Shep. And get Shep all lined out. So their time will start as soon as the last cow is out of the trailer. And then we also take a tie time on the fetch, just because a lot of times you can get full points or tie with points and time. And then it goes to a tie time. In fact, yesterday, I know we have a 3-way tie for 3 of the open handlers, the younger ones that are in there. And so, yeah, they all had the same exact time and full points. So it went off of the tie time. This field is definitely challenging. There's some dead spots, and then when you have people driving by and just a lot of different things. little spread out just a little bit. So if you can bring that outside one kind of back.
Come by! Come by! Come by! Come by!
There, it's going to go back to those three.
Up! Up!
Terry's got them all put together. The good thing is they're kind of wanting to move as a group, so if those other two will kind of follow this lead count, not get too far off to that north side of the arena.
Come by! Up! Yeah! Up! Lay down! Lay down! Yeah! Up! Up! Up!
He's asking them to look back towards those other two.
Up! Yeah! Yeah! Look!
There, good job. Good thing is if you can pick up those two and bring them, they're still behind that fetch. So you should be able to head them this way.
Come by! Come by! Come by!
Again, that's a hard angle for them to see
Come by!
where they have to stay up here.
Yep! Hey! Hey! Come by! Come by! Come by! Come by! Come by! Stand! Stand! Lay down! Lay down!
Oh, don't get too far ahead.
Yep! Come by! Come by! Come by!
Oh,
Stand!
perfect. Again, that's hard to see if.
Away!
Great job. So now he'll just bring them to this number two.
Come by! Come by! Hey!
Now he'll
come
be on
by!
this kind of this half of the arena. It should be easier for him to hear.
Walk. Stand. Stand. Lay down. Stand.
Just a nice set of easy moving cattle. I'm not getting overly excited, taking the directions.
Come by. By. Stand. 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 Away. Stand. Away.
Say so, even though that took up
Stand.
quite a bit of time, but you can make up a lot right here.
Stand. Away. Stand. Stand. Walk. Stand. Away. Stand.
So now he's just going to drive him across to this number three.
Stand. Away. 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 Stand. Away.
Getting a little spread out.
Stand. Hey. Stand.
There you go. Good job.
Stand. Away. Away. Stand. 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 Away.
Great job, 2-3. So now he's going to bring him right here to this
Can I go anywhere now?
number four.
Stand. Come by.
So yeah, once number 3 is completed, then they can leave that handler line to get up to that number 4 to help with the sort on 5.
Stand. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Away. Stand. Walk on. Away.
So we have an 8-minute time limit for the field course today.
Walk on. Stand. Come by. Stand. Come by. Stand. By. Stand. Away. Come by.
As you're coming into this 4 and 5, you don't want them overly excited just because it'll make your sort a lot easier. They're just not quite wanting to come this way, but he's going to push them.
Walk on. Stand. Walk on. Walk on. Stand. Walk on. Stand. Stand. Away. Away. Stand.
So not quite getting to the number 4, but great job to Trevor and Shep. They'll get 135 points with the time of 8 minutes. So up next, we're going to have John Stottlemyre and Eve.
Next up, we have number 5, John Stottlemyre and Eve. And be ready number 6, Leonard Mile and Lyle. And number 7 is James Butler with Israel.
Okay, up next we have John Stottlemyre and Eve. Eve is on that. She's seen them come out. It's hard too because it's darker in that trailer, so to see them come out. Again, this field is big. They're having to go quite a ways out there to pick up those cows and then bring them this way. But Eve's got them picked up and she is headed this way. So again, we have all 4 arenas going today. Tomorrow we're going to actually today, tomorrow, and Thursday, all 4 arenas are going to be running. So if you guys are out and about in Afton, Wyoming, come on down. We have some food vendors down here. We have some merchandise. I've seen some purses down there. There's some really, really good turnovers also here that you can come down and get some. If you go sit up in the grandstands, you can actually see all 4 arenas, or you can bounce around. Tomorrow night, there's also the scholarship auction. So the Mountain State Stockdog Association, oh, that one's just there. Good job. They do a scholarship auction every year so that they can get funds for kids who are involved in the MSSA. So they pick somebody every year. In fact, I don't know who it is this year. I'll have to look it up. So any youth that are involved in the scholarship can put an application in towards their continued education plan. So super cool. There's always great things to auction off. If you're interested in donating or wanting to put something in the auction, you can visit their website, or you can come down and talk to Sherry. She'll be down in the clothing booth and she can give you more information, or if you have an item that you would like to donate. But yeah, super cool cause. We have a lot of youth that are involved in the MSSA, and it's fun to just see them to be able to continue to pursue their education after. It's been a nice pretty line to go through that number 3. Great job through 3. So now he's going to bring him back. With that number 3, they're headed towards that opposite way, and so you can, if they get in a trot, they can cover some ground and go get a little bit further around, but you've got around them and got them turned and headed to 4. Picking at that first one to kind of turn. There we go. She might be a good one to get through the sort first. She's kind of okay to be on her own. Just gonna let that first one through. Again, the handlers aren't wanting to move super fast. As those cattle are moving forward, you don't want to catch their eye and have them stop. Nice. This is my favorite part, and I'm so glad they made them do it this year. They do have to walk all the way down to this number 6. So this is where we get to see how fast and this can eat up a lot of time as you're walking down there. Those cows are going to be patient and just wait right there. So time will stop as that last cow goes through. Great job. So he'll receive full points and a time of 5:02. Up next, we're going to have Leonard, Morrow, and Lyle.
Time of 5:02. Okay, next up we'll have number 6, Leonard, Morrow, and Lyle. Following him, number 7, James Butler and HR Queen, and then be ready, number 8, Frankie Acosta, and last Jay Green.
Okay, so up next we have Leonard, Morrow, and Lyle. So you guys can visit mountainstatestockdogassociation.com and you can click on the finals link, and we have live links to all the fields that's going on, and we also have the results from yesterday's, all the runs that we did yesterday, and that will be continued to be updated. So if you can get on there, it's kind of fun when you go to the live links because they're all right there and you can just kind of scroll back and forth. Cattle are out. Those cattle are going to start kind of heading this way, and Lyle's going to go get them picked up. And they're right in line. Needing him to come just a little bit. Again, it's a hard angle to see if they're still behind that fetch. Just went to the side of it. He's going to work on just getting him back.
Come on! There!
Gonna have him go through and then send him to get consistent runs with full points in a time. Just so that in those 2 rounds, get consistent runs with full points in a time. Just so that in those 2 rounds, so you can come back for those finals that will be happening on a Friday and Saturday. The sheep finals will start on Friday, and then all the cattle finals will be on Saturday, as well as we'll get to watch our junior handlers. They wait all week to be able to participate. It's super fun. So again, if you are in Afton, come down Saturday. It's the family day as well, so you can come down. There's free face paint, free bouncy houses. You can come down and watch the finals. It's always super fun to watch those that have competed all week and then made it to that final round.
Lie down! Away! Lie down! Lie down! Lie down! Lie down! Lie down!
So working on getting him down to this number 2.
Fire! Come by! Lie down! Lie down! Wait! There! Lie down! Lie down! Lie down! Watch your line. Fire! Lie down! Lie down!
Here we go. They'll watch their noses right there.
There! There!
Nice.
Wait! Wait!
Oh, they just got to that side. There we go. Turn and go right there. So I believe this is an all or nothing. Yes, it is. I was just told. So yes, they have to all 3 come through. So a lot of different angles right there. Something we've talked about before too is knowing if your dogs will go under panels or not. Some dogs have a really hard time going under panels. They, for some reason, they don't like it. So you kind of have to factor that in as you're sending them on your timing and everything. You can get that one. Send them on and come by. Thank you. Thank you. Probably, I'm gonna say, okay. Thank you.
Hey! Back off! Wait! There! Wait! Back out! There! Lie down! Wait! There! Wait! There! Wait! 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 Hey! There! Come by! Come by! There!
Time.
Good job for Leonard and Lyle.
Point of 135.
135 is what he's going to end up with 8 minutes. Up next, we're going to have James Butler and HR Queen.
Next up, we have number 7, James Butler and HR Queen. And in waiting, we have an 8 second top set, last grade winning. And number 9, Brian Jacob and Frank.
Okay, up next we have James Butler and HR Queen. Queen picks him up nicely. He's gonna get around him. There, she's gonna hit him. Get him in line.